Secret agent man, secret agent man. They've given you a number and they've taken away your name. Hello, and welcome to the Mischief Maker. I'm Monte, and guess what we're going to do today? We're going to make some mischief. I've got this little problem. I have this Kindle that I like. Well, actually, I just upgraded this one. I had a different one, and I traded it in for a newer one with a backlight so I can read it in bed at night and that kind of thing, but it's slightly larger. It doesn't fit the case. I carry this thing around a lot, and they seem relatively durable, but I'm afraid pressure directly on the screen will crack it or break it, especially when I throw it in my backpack with all the chargers with prongs and those kinds of things. So I've got some ideas for some cases that we're going to try to make today. This you see right now I've got glued on the back. This was just a quick item so I can read at night in bed, while I'm going to sleep. It's sort of hard to hold this thing and be able to turn the pages, unless you've got something to help you hold it. But small amounts of surface area on a smooth surface like this and this hot glue isn't going to hold very well. But I think instead we're going to build some brackets to hold it in, like the other Kindle case that I had for the smaller Kindle, the one that doesn't fit this one. One tip for 3D modeling is to, if you have a device that you're trying to build a piece for or a part around, is just to make a scan of it. Then we can use the scan and build the drawing on top of the scan. I like my Kindle. I like my Kindle a lot. It's a great thing to read with. I like that it's black and white. The contrast is good. But also, it's not a good device to surf the web. It's black and white. It's a Kindle. If you want a tablet, you get a tablet. You want something just to read on. You don't want to be distracted by the internet. And most of all, the Kindle's small. The Kindle, it's a great way to store all those books that I buy and never read. Alright, just pop the test print off the bed. This is what it looks like. Here's our test fit. Oh, that looks good. I purchased this book at the dollar store, Dollar Tree. Guess how much it cost? I can't decide if I want to keep this nasty, ugly cover on it, which is kind of cool. This is not an accident. Or the even nastier internal cover. We'll decide. But in any case, it needs a little prep. So, let's do that. All right, after we get this book cut out, we need something to cover the inside to make it look nice. You could use leather or whatever you have. I have some of this naugahyde and I want to use it. So we're going to cut a piece that's a little bit larger than the book and glue it down on the inside. All right, we're going to start out with a little 3M spray adhesive. This is general purpose 45. I'm all out of 77, 3M 77. I like that a lot, but this will work just fine. We're going to spray it in the paint booth here. Hey, what's it swinging around? Oh, that's a lens cover. Get that out of there. You don't need that. Okay. Anyway, we've got some of the spray adhesive on both sides. We sprayed it on the book and we sprayed it on the naugahyde. So what we're going to do now is carefully lay it down and press the naugahyde onto the book cover. I'm folding it back because that's the way it's going to be open. I want to make sure it can open all the way when I get done. It means there's going to be a little wrinkle there when it's closed, but that's okay. You won't see it and it's on the inside, but I want it to be able to open all the way. Next, we're going to take this ruler and we're going to go around the outside and we're going to trim off the excess and actually leave a little margin, kind of like a book normally does. If you open it up, you'll see a little bit of different color on the inside. Also, while I was at the Dollar Tree, I found these head wraps, which are just the perfect size. I think I could go with something gaudy, like, you know, but this is gaudy enough and it kind of matches, so we'll need those. We've got the ears we made. We're gonna put those on. And then we're gonna mark them. And then we're gonna use a little barge cement. It's like a rubber cement. You put it on and let it dry. Barge is good for what ails you. Alright, that looks like about where we want that. Now we set those aside for a minute and let it all dry. Okay, we want to make sure that we don't forget to add our book closing rubber band here while we're working on it. So we get that around there. We get these corners in place. The barge cement is mostly dry the way it should be. It's just tacky. Not like this book cover. Just tacky. Alright, we've got this right side up. Now we do is line it up and drop it. Where do we want it? That looks about right. There we go. We'll give it just a little push. Alright, we've got it in place. Push the barge. It's on there good. And now we have our fancy dancy new book cover. That'll keep anything from breaking. It's got the rubber band to hold it closed. And also, look, it does double duty. It holds it open. And there's a place to put your fingers to hold onto your book. Fantastic. So here we go in this fancy looking, well, it's pink and yellow, but anyway, fancy looking Kindle cover made in a book of your very own. So now all that's left for you to do is to go make some mischief.